Hi again. Welcome back to our podcast. My name is Segun.
And my name is Lashe. Welcome back. Thanks to the people that has been viewing and
liking
and commenting and sharing. We love you. So today I have Segun with me. There is one thing that comes with the perspective of people that has moved to the abroad, that you've changed since you've japa. It could be the accent, it could be your observations about life or your thoughts about life. It could be anything in general, but they just feel like since you've moved, you've changed.
You're no more the exact person they used to know.
They used to know. I had one experience recently that actually, I wouldn't say it was surprising and I wouldn't say it was embarrassing at that point, but it just came to me as a shock, like, oh, I didn't know this has happened. Okay, just a quick one. When I went to Nigeria last year, I went out with my friend, and I can't remember where I went to actually. I think we went to do something, to fix something or something. And then I was speaking to the person in charge of I think it was the MTN office. So I was speaking to the sales rep, and I was just speaking in English, like
normal English.
Normal English. Like, to me now, that is the normal English. So then my friend asked me a question, and I turned and I was speaking to her, and she was like, "Blessing, calm down. It's me." Blessing, calm down. It's me you're talking to. And I was like, I felt embarrassed at that point.
Like, it's like you're faking accent.
Like I was faking it, but
it's just the normal way.
It just happened subconsciously, because I've changed. Exactly.
Yeah, generally.
I've been here for more than 2 years, and then going back home, it's just definitely the accent won't be like the people that actually grew up here, but definitely
it's
for you to speak to them, you just have to switch up at some points during your conversation. So it has changed. Maybe you're not checking up on your friends like you used to, or because they feel like when you're even talking to them, your thoughts about life in general has changed.
Yeah, but that leads me to this idea I've always had in mind. I think I've even discussed it with you before about people outgrowing people outgrowing their friends, or just cutting their friends off rather, and her. And this comes back to it. So sometimes it's not what you want to do. It's not intentional. It's not conscious. So it's just a subconscious thing that happened. For instance, and it's as a result of your day-to-day conscious effort anyway, to put some things in place to fit into the new environment that you find yourself. For instance, when we're back home, I could just call my friends one random evening. What are you doing this evening? And
let's go out.
100%, you'll be able to gather 5-10 people that are jobless. Not as if they are jobless.
Thinking about that, when I was in Nigeria, I could go to. I worked for myself, so I could go to my store at any time. I could wake up at 10 and just decide, I'm not going to the shop today.
And nobody would.
And no one would take me. No one would call me out for it. And eventually, when I even end up going to that store,
you can go stay 2 hours, 3 hours.
3 hours and then leave. Or better still, most times my friends would actually see this video, and then they would say, "Oh, Blessing, we enjoyed our life in Nigeria." Because almost every day, don't let me say every day, almost every day after 6 p.m., I leave my store, and then we just go to like a random lounge, and then just sit there, just
waste away. And nothing is going to happen.
No one will come out for it.
Yeah, my friends will still call me today and be like, "This so person, this and this persons were here, and they miss me, and they just call." And probably I'm in the middle of something here that I can't even pick the call. So it'd be like, by the time I am done with my whole thing and call them back, they have scattered, everybody has gone home and home. So we miss it too. We miss those times. Yeah, but it is a new situation that we find ourselves and we try to fit in, and it is not intentional. I think that's just the way.
No.
And that's just the way to put it. It's not intentional. It's not a function of you don't have my time again or something, because I don't even have my own time again.
That's where people get it wrong.
Yeah, I don't have my own time again. It is now become a rat race. It's no more. You're not looking for what to eat. You are running away from something that will kill you. You don't. You are running away from not lagging behind in paying your bills and your rent and the likes. And then so those times that you just take a day off, 2 days off easily, we don't have this time again. You want to, especially when you now have a family that you're fending for as a mother or as a father or something. It becomes harder. And some of us are not even, they don't have a family here, but they have heavier family back home that everybody definitely depends on them.
Especially now that you've moved abroad, you have to.
Like I used to say, when back home, I could call 1 or 2 guys if I am broke and say, please, can you help me? Can you reimburse me this and that? I hardly do it, but then I know I can still do it. I could still do it when I was, but here you can't. You want to call Nigeria and say that, way you be like, I tell you, if that place is not working again, come home now. Come back home. So
then again, if you have a relationship back home, I mean a serious relationship back home, would you not want to keep up?
Yeah, it's not even about not wanting to keep up. It's the ability to keep up. So it's a different thing to want to do it. It's another thing to not be able to do it. For instance, the kind of job you now had, you have to resume by whatever time, and probably that is a different setup from what you had back home. Maybe your babe back home would work in a different time. Now we work around the clock here. Morning shift, afternoon shift, night shift, and all. Imagine picking different of those, and then normally when you go to work by 9 o'clock, they call it 9 to 5. Except you have on your own business. 9 to 5, it is expected that after 5, 6, 7, you are home. You are in Lagos and with serious odor, tedious one. By night 10, you are home, and then you should be able to now talk to your babe. But it's not the same here. That 10 o'clock could be when I'm preparing to go. Could be when I'm preparing to go out to start my own work. So it is totally different. So it takes conscious effort. Yeah, many of us are actually trying. I still keep up with my people anyway, with my friends, who want to. The people that actually understand. Yeah,
I think so. As bad, and trust me, I'm very bad with keeping up with people. But as bad as it is, right? I think if I call you my friend, I will still try as much as possible to keep up with you. I have a friend that I've known since uni days, and Eniola. She, even though she's still in Nigeria, I still talk to her at least once a week. Now, in this case, I thought I'm the one that is very bad at keeping up with people, but she's worse. But I still keep up. We still keep up. So that's just it just takes the efforts.
And understanding. Yeah, understanding in the sense that
there are some people that will just give up because they've called you twice and then you didn't return the call.
You're my friend. You don't call me at all. We've not spoken for a month, 2 months. You need my help after the second month. Call me, I will answer. If I can render the help, I will render. Okay, you need somebody's number. You need somebody's something. You need a connection somewhere. You need to link you up. Call. I would, if I have the ability, I would do it. I won't say because you need my help that you are reaching out now. You don't have to go through that.
No, we've grown.
It's
that's
past.
Growth. I hate that thing, and just stop it. If you're doing it, stop it.
You don't have to.
You don't have to go through blackmail me.
Some will start. They need something from you now. They start today. They will, okay, I'm just checking on you. Tomorrow I'm just checking on you. The third day, boom, they drop it. Like I already know. You don't have to go through that. So you can just reach out to me from anywhere and just ask me whatever. If I can do it, I'm not going to castigate you and say you've not been reaching out. Because even myself, I have not been reaching out to. And I expect the same thing. So if I need your help from anywhere, I'll call you. And if you're able to do it, fine. If now, going back to the case of understanding I talk about. So if I only have the time to call you once a week, or not even, maybe not at a regular interval, maybe just once in a while randomly, I just call you. Don't start by gaslighting me. Where have you been to? You've forgotten about me. You've
changed.
Now I have called you. Can we just
move on?
Can we just talk? I've called you. Let's talk about why I've called. I've just called to say hi and all. So yeah, let's talk about. Let's catch up. See how you're doing. Let's see how I'm doing, and then move on. Don't start with gaslighting me. If you start with that and I've noticed a pattern, I will stop calling you, and I'll probably might even stop picking your call. In fact, most of the time, those people will not even call you. But when you call, they'll gaslight you. So probably they have called once or twice, or so. If you have called me first time, second time, third time, and the fourth time you stop calling, I will call. It could be you can call at 10 wrong times that I'm unable to pick. So you don't say some even people that were here together. They say you don't ever pick call, and it's a lie. I pick. So I assume that if you call me and it's urgent, drop a message. It's not because I'm too busy, but I look at it, I'll be like, okay, this guy wants to gist. And if I talk to if I pick this guy call, we're not gonna stop talking for the next 1 hour. Do I have the 1 hour now? No. So let's keep it when I have 1 hour. I pride myself in the fact that I have the ability to keep people. I have friends that I've been together with in 10 years, 5 years, 7 years. Once I met you and we vibe, I'm never letting you go. We'll continue to talk. Especially if you have sense. You're not the type that gaslights me. Another thing is billing. Like, can we?
Let's talk about that.
If you notice that even now they are really close, when we talk almost every now and then from all over the world, Nigeria, US, and all. We talk every now and then. If you notice, the reason why we're able to keep talking and not getting tired of each other is we don't bill each other.
And that means the conversation will not become awkward.
It won't be. There's no time. I'm not scared to tell you what I'm going through because I'm telling you sincerely, not because I'm expecting you to step in. If you can, it's okay. But the same thing, there are some people too that when they talk to me about their financial problem, I know it's not because they want me to help. They just want to pour out their heart. I have friends like that. The same thing, this place is not easy. This and that and happening. So if I have an opportunity to ease you, to make it easy for you, I can render. The same thing with you to me. But there's some people that every single conversation
is billing.
We end up in billing.
Is billing.
Even
if you just say hi to them on WhatsApp,
something must come.
Hello,
out
how are you? Omo.
And then you wonder why. It's not as if I'm even avoiding you. I'm not. It's just that I've been able to size up what you want to say. So when I'm not financially okay, I don't pick your call. If I know maybe this time I have a few pence to spare, I pick and how are you doing? Blah blah. His family and all, and he hands up the usual. Okay, I can send a little, and I send, and that is fine. It's not. I'm not even angry. I just needed to understand that. Now, some people, I have a few people like that. They don't even have a problem. They will still, no matter what, they will still call again, and we are still together. But the ones that will make you feel, that will blackmail you for not helping, or for.
How about the ones that you would give as much as little as you have, and then end up not even appreciating it because they feel like you're in the UK, you should have sent more.
Yeah, they don't.
Do you know there is this projection about UK people that they are stingy?
UK people, it's not as if UK people are stingy. UK people don't have money. That's the truth.
But they don't believe that.
I'm saying it. UK people don't have money. The system is not built for you to
have money.
The system is built for you to be comfortable to whosoever is in the system. So if you're in the system, you'll be comfortable, you look good, you do fine and all. But you will not have access to cash. So you'll be able to, if you do well, you don't schedule law, you don't do more than yourself, you don't do drugs, you don't womanize unnecessarily. Well, can people womanize necessarily? No. You don't womanize. Those are those things that take money away from you. So if you don't do that, you'll be fine. You live fine here. The money remains here. But you are unable, most of the time, most people, especially of this new wave of immigrant that we have, that we belong to, hardly will you see people. When you need £2,000, £3,000, £5,000 from your colleague and they say they sincerely don't have.
They don't have.
They sincerely don't have. So, but they are fine. They are snapping ugly picture. Yes, they can find. They are living fine here. But see that money to push it out. And the problem is when they even try to push that little out for you, you look at it. 10,000 on. Either you to kokoja 10,000, kokoja 20,000, which is bad. So instead of that, I just need you I just need to know that it's too small for you, so that I can keep my money to myself, or send it to people that actually need it. So, because I know some people actually need it.
Need the money.
And yes, I will send to them. I have not moved abroad for you, sincerely. I've moved out for myself and for my friends and family, the people that actually are mine. And to be sincere, people that matter don't care. It's those ones that don't really matter in the grand scheme of things, that make life difficult for you. And the people that if you cut off, nothing will happen.
Nothing will happen.
Nothing will happen. So those are the ones, and they sincerely make it easy for me. I don't. Do I have people that I look up to and say, maybe one day I will need their help? Yes, I do have them, but I don't go around them asking stuff.
No.
There are some people that can probably buy me if there's still slave trade. They can buy me, and if I call them today, they are picking up, and we'll talk because they know it won't end in billing. I'm not going to bill them. Do you understand? So I maintain that kind of, and I keep it that way. I respect myself. If I call you and say I need your help, it's not money. It's not money. It's something else. So I keep them, and that's the way I'm able to keep that relationship. Your friends that travel abroad have not changed. They have changed, but they have changed because they need to change.
But change they say is constant.
Yes,
so I don't see a reason why people would see growth or change as betrayal. Because some people actually do see.
No, I think it's lack of understanding. Some people, whether you travel out or even when we're back home, you have a lot of people telling us, you are not a big boy now. You don't
have our time anymore.
Yeah, so things like that are normal. To be sincere, I have a lot of friends that I would be in that position to tell them that kind of a thing. When growing up or when moving up, when we just finished school and crypto happened, a lot of people hit money and then they are doing well. And I was just there with my camera dragging stuff. Yeah, not as if poor, but of course not on that level. I was in a position to tell them, you've changed, but I didn't, because I know I was coming there. I'm also as well coming there, so so everybody's just different time for different people, and we maintain friendship, and we're still good. A lot of them were still good. Some intentionally, some people cut people off. Sincerely, they cut you off, maybe because they feel they're scared of billing, or they're scared of whatever. They cut you off, and once I noticed it, I also maintain my lane, and everybody
will be all right.
At the end of the day. Talking about accents. So I have this funny story with a former colleague. This place I worked. It's a very, very embarrassing story. And so we had a party, and she was around. She was the life of the party then, and we had a nice time and all. After I think a week after that, she came to the office with her friend, and I was like, oh, she introduced me. And I said, oh, you didn't come to our party. And the lady looked at me and said, party? And my own friend, she's a Caribbean lady. And she understood what was going on, but she just kept quiet. And she was smiling and laughing at the whole conversation. I said, hey, you didn't come to our party. Didn't she invite you to the party and something like that? And the lady was like, party? You people go to party? And that my colleague was laughing. Like, what am I doing wrong here? And the confidence that I was saying it was
you look like a fool,
like a very foolish person. And then later after they've enjoyed themselves laughing, the lady said, my friend said, you meant to say party. And I said, what have I been saying? And I said, what have I been saying? He said, say party.
Potato. Party.
It's a party. You know when
Do you know for a second I was looking at you like
okay, what are you?
So what were they expecting you to say?
Do you understand? Party la more. So it says party. Then since that time I have consciously pronounced my words well. Hey, now let's assume I'm now in the midst of my guys and I'm saying I'm already used to it. to same party, and it's them feel like this one is just for me. Oh, you know, you're the major. So it's just a normal thing that you find yourself saying or doing that you can't, because if you say it normally, the way we've been saying it for the past 2 decades
with our accent,
yes, they won't understand you. So you have to learn to fit in so conversation can be smoother.
You've been able to understand that we're not doing this intentionally. It's just because life has happened to us here. Life is different from where we used to be. So we just have to move around, move things around to fit in.
Yeah.
So at that point, it could affect you. You could misunderstand us, or you could take it as pride or betrayal, or Shebi, we were all together before she moved to the UK. Now she's now there. She doesn't have our time anymore. But then she goes out, she takes pictures, she does this. You don't even know if we are actually leaving work to Oble and then back to work again.
Yeah, actually.
Because literally that's life here.
Sometimes, you don't smell your bed because you want to. If you have to go to that party, you have to go from work.
Exactly.
So, because if you have come home, imagine
I said the only people that enjoys their house rent here in the UK are the people that are working from home.
Yeah.
If you're not working from home, your house is a hotel.
You just go in, sleep, and
just go in, sleep, wake up, shower, out again.
Yeah.
So it's change is a movement.
Yeah, all of us, and it's not as if the people back home too are there. Not
no.
A lot of them are doing well. A lot of them are doing well. In fact, I look up to some of them as well. So who were colleague or who were even junior colleague initially, but are doing very well now that I look at and I call. Even when I get stuck sometimes, how do you do this? How do you do this? How do you? And then, so don't look at it that way. It's just that life is different here. It's different, and we have to. We
can't manipulate time.
Yeah.
We can't manipulate things here.
Yeah.
Yeah, some things that we just have to, quickly, sharp.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Like and share this if you enjoy yourself.
Thank you.
Yeah. Have
See
a good day.
again.
See you.